How is that? I hope you like that one, Abi.
How is that?
Parents.
That's what you need. Your parents. Go and tell your dad that he was doing trash. Whatever he says, make sure you come back tomorrow and tell us. Okay?
That means you're not a thinking.
Allah in a row, no. That means you're not a thinking person.
Tony Richardson, no.
Tony Richardson, no. You can't be older than your father now. You can't be older than your father.
You're not even proud enough to.
Because number one, you're not even proud enough to even show his name, the name he gave to you, because you and him are both cowards. You were born to be a coward.
Your dad's father was also a
His own father, that's your own dad, your dad's father was also a coward. So cowardice runs in your bloodstream.
You need to know part of your family history.
Do you need to know part of your family history? I can easily help you with some.
Like that.
You were raised to be like that. So you're not changing anytime soon.
That's your cross.
Just take it as your cross, you know. The only option is maybe you come to Christ. When you come to Jesus, it will save you. But at this moment, the stupidity runs in your blood and it's generational.
This bunch of retards. You.
This bunch of retards, you know the funny thing, they will never correct the Igbo person who insults people or who changes people's history or who says nonsense. They would never. Why? Because of the incapacity. They lack the capacity to actually take responsibility. So they would never, because in order to correct somebody, that means you are saying that the person was wrong. No, they can't be wrong. I have some of them that were people I've not talked to in 25 years. Send me one stupid message. I'm like, oh, Wulo. I've not, let me not talk. Gbadun. Korean by so thorough. Gbadun. I'm not talking to you in 20, 25 years. Not only remember you want to send me a message on what to say and what not to say. Are you dumb? If that person is hearing me, I'm talking to you. Don't send me stupid messages again. Very stupid nonsense. What if a person now starts weaponizing this information? Which is what I would not do, by the way. The point is, everybody must be quiet. Nobody must say anything about what you are doing. You guys need help. You know what? I think I just stop. Let me bring like 2-3 people up and then we can just close. You cannot.
You don't even have the capacity to monopolize anything.
You don't even have the capacity to monopolize anything.
No, I'm still the campus fellowship pastor.
The things that campus no, I'm still the campus fellowship pastor. I don't mind. I'm still the campus fellowship person. The point is just that this is history. The only reason I'm saying it the way I'm saying it is actually because I'm the campus fellowship that you're writing in the comment section of Deji. The information is the same. My way of communicating it, I'm saying it because of that Christianity. Without that Christianity, the way I would say it,
no matter how you communicate it.
And the funny thing is, no matter how you communicate it, they will tell you that it's wrong. You know why? It's not about your method of communication. It's about what you are communicating. It must not be said.
It must not be said.
That's a bunch of retards. It must not be said. You cannot say that anybody there is wrong. You cannot. If they insult you, you have to take it on and prove that you're Nigerian. Rubbish. All right, let's bring some people up.
During the war and how the Igbos were cursing him out.
Someone says during the war and how the Igbos were cursing him out.
Please let me first say this. So if you're coming up, please don't.
Please let me first say this. So if you're coming up, please don't. I have to say this. Speak to the things that we discussed. Don't fight any Igbo person. Don't. Because the truth is, if people begin to respond to these clowns the way they write in the comment section,
So let's be different. Okay?
we'll just be like every other person. So let's be different. Okay. Speak to the topic. Try. And make it brief. It's 4 minutes to 8 p.m. So I'm going to talk about the Lagos Press War and the reason for the Yoruba silence. Yoruba silence from 1967 to 2023. How many years was that? 67 to 2007 is 40, right? So that's about 50 55.
These kids are just ridiculous.
These kids are just ridiculous.
And they will come subtly. They will come and say, oh.
And they will come subtly. They will come and say, oh.
Educated.
Let me tell you what they'll say.
His father did not go.
But you're educated. As if his father did not go to school. But you're educated now. That's the reason I'm talking the way I'm talking. Then if that one doesn't work, they'll say, okay, I expect that you're an intellectual. If that doesn't work, then they'll tell you that, but you're a Christian. You're a Christian. As a Christian, you shouldn't be talking about, I shouldn't talk about history. I should let you lie to the rest of the nation forever, just so that you can earn the right to be the perpetual victim of Nigeria's story. Go and be that elsewhere. Let me bring some people up.
As soon as you get up, please mute, and then
Please, as soon as you get up, please mute, and then we'll call on you to speak, please. Thank you. Please mute.
I don't trust this woman's judgment. Because I think because the quality worker. So
regards to the baby, I think.
My regards to the baby. I think.
Someone says they give backhanded comments. Yes, yes.
Someone says they give backhanded comments. Yes, yes. You are all other Yorubas are not like this. You two you be one of my and turn forward. All of them are cowards. You are the only different one. You should be laughing. Anyway, let's start with Jakesman, but we're going to make it very short, please, because I have to run. 2 minutes, please.
Evening, sir.
Good evening, Prof.
Evening, sir.
May God bless you and add more to your wisdom as you grow. Well, from all you said, because I have a short time, my concern is just for a lot of these Yorubas that are joining them. I happen to join a platform today, which I realized that some of them on that platform there are few Igbos that are Yoruba speaking. And they were saying many things about the country, many things about the government, and so on. At a point, I was forced to ask a question. You are saying this government should be destroyed, this government should be pulled down, they should all go, they're all corrupt. And after you drive them out, then what next? I was so happy to ask that question, and the answer given to me is the military should take over. So, which was a bit surprising to me. If a Yoruba person is talking about military taking over, and I made it clear to them, wow, it's good that this question was asked. It's just quite unfortunate that we still have a lot of Yorubas out there. I don't know if they don't understand or they choose not to understand, or waiting for what if you want fagban. I can't understand it. Or maybe out of malice or hatred towards the person in charge. So I don't know. I don't know how we can how else we can convince our people for them to understand what's at stake, what's before us. So that's just my own take, since I cannot go into the details of others.
Yeah, thank you. Some people have beef with the president, and may they never heal. May they never heal. They should continue to have the problem. And it's just sad that some of them are also Yoruba people. Elections are over. Deal with it. You lost. Wake up. Elections. Next one will come next year. You still lose. Why? Because I like Tinubu. And I think he's doing fantastically well. He would do better. But he's doing very well. So if you're happy with that, deal with it. You are going to lose the next election as well. But at least try to do as much. Try to help yourself so that you will not lose as much. Thank you for the gift, Olufemi Bewaji. Thank you. Thanks so much. Just try and do. Tinubu is going to win. Before I used to be very like, I'm not APC, but that Tinubu will win. the worst you can do is probably go and hug a transformer, but it will win. So Yoruba people that maybe belong to other parties, you can engage. You don't have to agree with him. Even if you belong to APC, you don't have to agree with everything he does. Let alone, I don't even belong to any party, so I can criticize him if I want. If you have issues with him, criticize him. But whatever makes you ask for military shows that there's something fundamentally wrong with you and your knowledge of history. When did you just get out of the military? It's not even that long ago. 1999 feels like yesterday. Were we not all here? Did you not all cry when we had? I mean, not cry tears. You know there's some cries. You are going through tough times because of Abacha. Did you not know what happened with SAP? Whatever they said it was the reason. I mean, I read about Babangida's book. He made a case for SAP. I get. See, nobody judges you based on intentions. They judge you based on your actions and the consequences of those actions. So he had a very fantastic intention. Nobody cares. But did you not just come out of that recently? I mean, it was not that recent. It's been over 30 years. I'm just saying that apparently some people are not. They want to suffer. But what our advice is this, and we'll go to the next person. If you really want military to rule, all you have to do, go to the barracks, tell them to come to your house, and tell them to take the right that your father has as the head of your family. May God bless you. Because this is nonsense. At this point, I think it's just stupidity. What would the military do for you? And there's an assumption that we're going to have a good, strong man. Do you know how many military head of states we've had in Nigeria? How many of them were good, strong men? That's the question that people should answer for themselves. Let's go to Sugar Daddy. Good. Why do you guys get these kind of names? Sugar Daddy. Good evening, Sugar Daddy. Hello, are you there? Okay, let's go to Preacher's Boy. Preacher's Boy.
I'm here.
Okay,
hello.
Sugar Daddy is back. Okay, oh yeah, Sugar Daddy. This your name is something else, though.
But the thing is that I changed my shift from afternoon to night shift, so konjeki my back program most of the time. But I must commend you for a very good job. Or I want people here. Issue on ground, the military thing is not what they actually wanting. That's what the Shebita will be here, so nobody is going to do anything for them to see. But they must. I may not be a good fan of Tinubu, but lately I am beginning to see, and it's even there for the whole world to see. Gradually, the noise is going down. People are now aligning themselves with his policies and stuff like that, which is good. And I just want to say hello to you, Ni. I just want to say, just keep doing what you do. I really appreciate you, and God will continue to protect and guide you. I'm really impressed.
Amen.
So thank you so much, Baba. Let me go.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a great time at work. Thanks a lot. There's a book I was going to read earlier. I forgot. I'll read it maybe on Friday. Second World War Nigerian Politics by I think it's Olushayo, G. Olushayo or something. I read that book when we're talking about the press war and also Remi Adekoya's thesis between the ethnic and the national. Let me also say this before we go to the next person. We're not having this conversation because one ethnicity is hated or something. It's just that if you're used to propaganda, truth will feel like an attack. Nobody's attacking anybody. This is historical fact, and it's important that we learn these things rather than just, take on the crap that people drop on our, doorstep in the name of we are all one Nigeria. That's what this is about. So, ethnicity is being demonized or anything, but if your fathers did something, if my fathers made mistakes, I will accept it and find a way to make sure that I don't repeat the mistakes. But your fathers cannot make all this nonsense in Yoruba land and Nigeria, and then you're insulting everybody. It's not going to work. May God bless you. Let's go to Preacher's Boy. Good evening, Preacher's Boy.
Hello, Preacher's Boy.
Hello, Preacher's Boy.
Good evening, sir.
Evening,
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
I I I sincerely have a lot to say about this topic, but I will not say a lot because of time. So if you remember the first time I joined this program, it was just like I find a religion. I was very grateful. I was say thank you for doing this and all of that. And it's because at this age, it's very hard to be a Yoruba young guy. It's almost like you are alienated in the society. Like even within Yoruba society, you will hear a lot about Yoruba betrayal, Yoruba this, Yoruba that. You will not even find anything about yourself that will inspire you as a Yoruba person. And even you will see your own Yoruba person that will be saying, look at those people. They are doing business. They are this tribe of people. They do business within themselves. They don't betray themselves, but we always betray ourselves. Where are we getting all these things from? And these people, they do betray themselves. They are human beings. The same issue that we have as Yorubas are the same issue that every human being in any part of the world has. But they make it particular about Yoruba that it's only Yoruba that have this type of issue, and they exaggerate our issue like we are just different type of humans. So, but when I start to have understanding of this, because I always feel like, no, we cannot be this bad. Our people are good. There must be something about our people that at least is inspiring. So when I start listening to this program, I heard about the history and our impact and our contribution. Then I was like, so why is all of this are not being said about us? Like the other one that we hear is Yoruba betrayed Igbo. When you ask them how did we betray you guys? There is no explanation. There is no explanation to how we betray. What did we do? There is no what did you do. We just betray. Then how can you say somebody betrayed? Then they ask you how. Then you cannot explain. So it's really sad, and I'm very grateful for this program. I say I have a lot, but I will not say a lot. But this is very helpful. And if anybody try to demonize this, they should go and die. They even deserve to die. There's nothing bad about this because we need it. If you do not get this, I'm telling you this is why I see you don't agree with the people that are doing this religious war on the TikTok that are going against the religion that want to demonize our culture. But this is where they are coming from. It's tiring that everything you hear about your people they are bad. They do horror. They kill their own people. They are this, they are that. It gets to a point you fight back. So that's what is happening on the religion issue too. So we cannot. It's just tiring. But this your own that you are doing is better than just being a mindless fighting back without any ideology. You will still lose yourself along the line. So I prefer to stick to this than to be hearing about the religion problem wahala. So I'm very grateful, and God will protect you, and we continue to do this. And I pray that this platform get bigger because a lot of young Yoruba boy need this. We don't know ourselves. We need to find ourselves, and the only way to see yourself is through the past and our heroes and our forefathers, what they have done. But we don't know it. How can we find value in ourselves if we don't know what our forefathers have done? So thank you. Let me stop here. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. But preachers, but wait. Where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Yoruba land? Because people are saying things in the comment section,
yes,
but don't read. Just look at me. Did you grow up in Yoruba land?
I did not even see the comment section. I grew up in Osun State, Ilaorogun.
Do you speak Yoruba?
I never left Yoruba land for once before. Yes,
do you speak Yoruba? Oh, you are okay. Maybe.
Yoruba. Okay. No.
I think they're thinking about it's about the accent. It happens. No. It's okay. You're not. You did nothing wrong. But thank you very much. You don't have to speak. You don't have to. Don't worry.
I never betray Yoruba.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to have a roboto then Izon dance. Galactic, please send your requests. I see in the comment section, but you're going to have to send requests. Roboto, good evening.
Good evening, Prof. Thanks for the good work you do. So I'd just love to say that what you're doing and together with other Yoruba people like Ray of Tiwahev, the Alabola. I mean, those things are really going to help a lot of Yoruba people. A lot of Yoruba people will come to know the facts, and they won't be sitting ducks for gaslighting. But I won't say this. I mean, Prof, please, you may disagree with me, but I think the other people who are the real issue here, who have all these problems, I don't ever see anything changing them. They're like a lost cause. I'm sorry to say, Prof. I know you're a child of God. I'm also a child of God, but they're like a lost cause. I'm serious. And I don't see, they will never stop doing the things they do. Because like I said, that's the only way they have any sense of self-worth. To probably stop doing those things, I don't know, it's... So I think the only time that Yoruba people could be free of, all the negativity coming from them is if Nigeria was restructured with some, with regions probably being able to control, like internal migration. So some people can just abandon their regions and just, flood, just troop elsewhere, maybe. Or maybe actual disintegration. So they won't have any excuses. And I can bet you, they will still find some crazy narrative to say, oh, it's because that's who they are. Now, I think, I don't know, I think it's cultural for them. Probably there is some genetic component to it as well. I don't know. But yeah, then I think there is some subtle anti-Yoruba attitude from maybe the southern minorities as well. Probably following the lead of the main culprits. And I think the reason is this. So in all of Nigeria, the only part of Nigeria that is still relatively prosperous, stable, secure, where people can go out and have some reasonable expectation of getting back home. I mean, apart from the usual developmental issues, it's not like some terror group will come and kill you or something. Is the Yoruba region. As bad as it is, they still find a way to try and develop, try and do stuff. And I've seen someone from Benue whose people were being killed. It was during Buhari's time. His people were being killed, almost every day. And he wasn't concerned about that because it was a personal thing for him, the anti-Yoruba thing. So he has properties in Lagos, and he just feels
let's begin to wrap up, please. Other time.
Yeah, and he just felt that and he just felt he should be a co-owner as well. So there is, I think there is that thing, that subtle anti-Yoruba thing as well from, maybe some minorities because they also want to be co-owners of, what belongs to Yoruba people. So I think that Yoruba people are not in an enviable position right now in terms of, I can't really say they have friends in Nigeria. I mean, apart from the middle belt, I don't even know about those ones. So I think everybody just needs to look out for themselves, push for restructuring and probably ultimately disintegration. So they will be safe, everybody will go handle the business and nobody's going to be hitting on them. Thanks, Prof.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, thank you. So what's happening from the South is what influence can do to a people. So they've been largely influenced by folks from the East. And so what happened to Yoruba people also happened to their own parents. Many of them also did not tell their children the history for whatever, and primarily because, no victor, no vanquished, we're all back together in Nigeria. So they didn't tell their children what really happened. And their kids just opened up, just like we also opened up for a long time. It happened to them as well. And then this last election, you have a situation where folks from the south, I mean, a lot of people in the south also wanted Obi. And there's this thing where since everybody, if you didn't win, you're going to have to go against the person that wins. And then because we have this precedent where if the president is from an ethnic group, you can insult that ethnicity, which is stupid, but it's what it is. I think that's really what's happening. About having friends, I don't even really think in terms of that, to be honest, because the important thing is just to not look for a way to change others. So you started by saying that you don't think they're going to change. I don't even do this so that they can change. The primary thing is that Nigerians need to understand where we're coming from. That understanding will help us in our actions, whether political, especially political actions, right? And so, whether it's from the electorate's perspective or from the elected officials' perspective, where they know, for instance, we are different, therefore the kind of structures they're going to give to us as elected officials have to reflect our differences and our uniqueness as different groups. As the electorate, do not let anybody blackmail you into voting for a particular person. It has happened before. So essentially what you're doing is we're trying to educate ourselves so that we make better choices, and we don't get blackmailed and manipulated by certain people in Nigeria. If those people now decide to change, it's like icing on the cake, but it's not the primary goal. It's like a secondary goal, right? Secondary objective. But I wish they would also learn that and heal. But the primary thing for me is that Nigerians need to know what has happened, and we're protected, by the truth. All right. And then if other people want the truth as well, then that's good for them. If not, that's okay. But thank you very much for that. We're going to go to the next person, Edato. Then we'll have Izon and Olori. Edato, good evening.
I just want to thank you so much for what you're doing. It's quite unfortunate that they let it be accounts okay, because time about it there's little lemon fee accounts okay. We are ordered to make them 50 money. So Joe, I would, like I always say, I would implore people to support programming that are ways to support it. I come then láti máa listen sí, láti máa share, láti máa like, àti láti máa promote gbogbo àwọn small clips tó bá jáde níbẹ̀ ká máa promote ní gbogbo ibi tí gbogbo wa bá wà. Èyí tó bá wà lórí Twitter ká retweet, èyí tó bá wà lórí Facebook ká share, èyí tó bá wà lórí TikTok ká share, a lè download àwọn tó wà lórí Facebook ká bẹ̀ sí send sáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wa. A lè máa share program sáwọn groups tá bá wà, so that àwọn tó bá wà nínú groups yẹn wọ́n á máa gbọ́. Kí ni ìdí? Òun ni pé ibi báyìí ni ó wà lára àwọn ibi tó ṣe kókó jù lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí fún ìdàgbàsókè ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti àpapọ̀ Nàìjíríà, àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe mọ̀nàmọ́ná nínú Nàìjíríà, wọ́n ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé nígbà míì tí òótọ́ bá pẹ́ tí irọ́ bá ti ń pẹ́ jù nígbà míì, ó máa ń fẹ́ di òótọ́. Lóòótọ́ àwọn Yorùbá jókòó sórí pé tó bá ń win irọ́ kó gun ẹṣin fún 20 ọdún. Ọjọ́ kan báyìí òótọ́ kan máa bá yẹn, and ọjọ́ kan tó tọ́ máa bá yẹn òun ni táwa wà báyìí, torí irọ́ yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 1947 títí wọ́n ti corrode self-respect àwọn Yorùbá láti 1947. Wọ́n ṣe títí wọ́n ṣe ní 60s, wọ́n ṣe ní 70s. Gbogbo ìgbà tí military government bá ti ń wọlé nínú wọn máa ń dùn.
37 got it tún ni ó ṣe tún worse. 30.
So 30 exactly. So wọ́n á ṣe àwọn náà máa padà, wọ́n máa jẹ ìyanu ìyá yẹn náà o, wọ́n á jẹ ń bẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn náà máa pariwo. So quickly can round up. Number one, tábà ní pé military tábà sọ pé òkè torí mò ń bá àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá onísọkúsọ aláìláàrò jinlẹ̀ olórí kúkú olórí bàjẹ́ táwọn náà sọ kí military kí wọ́n take over. Àwa yìí ọmọ kékeré ni wá nínú Nàìjíríà yìí. Ó dẹ̀ máa yà àwọn èèyàn lẹ́nu tá a bá ń sọ àwọn ìtàn kan, nítorí pé báwo mo ṣe máa sọ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọdé ara mi mo ná kọ́bọ̀ ordinary kọ́bọ̀ mo ná kọ́bọ̀ wọ́n sọ kọ́bọ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́rùn kò sí nígbà tí GS1 ni mo wà níjọ́ tí 7up tó di 1 naira
military government ní gbogbo period yẹn o GS1 ni mo wà tí a lọ sọ́lidé ni adẹ̀dẹ̀ padà wọ́n dẹ̀ ní 7
ṣé ẹ̀yin lè para yín ní ọmọdé ara yín sà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà ọmọ mélòó ṣé àwọn kúta bá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà tẹ bá ń sọ ìtàn Nàìjíríà ó máa dàbẹ́ nípa ti pé 100 years ni because àwọn máa rò
ó tẹ̀ sọ pé
ọmọdé ni wá ẹ sà náà
ẹ̀yin mò ń sọ ẹ fi sàyí lẹ́jàre ẹ̀yin mò ń sọ ẹ̀yin gangan fúnra yín mò ń sọ.
no tẹ bá rántí ọjọ́ yẹn mo rán 1991 wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ 1990 wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé 7up is now 1 naira 30 kobo láfi 7up kúlẹ̀ o.
tá máa fi ọmọdé ìdérí ọtí gbajẹ́ tà.
exactly fídòdìdò àfìdérí ọtí gbajẹ́ ní láàrin 4 months ó dẹ̀ di 1 naira military government ni wọ́n ní sam wọ́n fẹ́ gbẹ̀mí wa àwọn ọmọ tó ń pariwo military yìí tó ń bá lọ bè lọ́wọ́ èèyàn tó wọ́n fi sawdust ìdáná sawdust ṣebí everybody ń lo gas nísìnyí everybody ń lo gas everybody ń lo phone nígbà yẹn ọ̀n lè sọ news lórí rédíò anyhow in fact ìròyìn ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ ẹ lè gbé ọ̀rọ̀ kan kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ dédé sọ anyhow lójú títí bó ṣe wù yín sójà ń nọ nonsense lórí ẹ̀ àwọn sójà àwọn náà máa ń ṣe traffic warden nígbà míì ṣé kó wọn máa direct mọ́tò tó bá wà mọ́ ní recently yìí 1997 mo sì rí sójà tó ní pé kí èèyàn tó ń ti truck lọ tó fi truck gba mọ́tò kó gbé orí sí abẹ́ táyà mọ́tò kó ń gùn mọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo èèyàn gbogbo àwọn ìyá arúgbó ló bẹ̀ sí kúnlẹ̀ tá à ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ tó ń bẹ ní wẹ́wẹ́ kẹ́mìsì mẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń bẹ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí because agbára yẹn pọ̀ àwọn náà wà níjọba kámáì tí wàá sọ pé ṣé bí Èkó ṣe rí ní 1997 títí di 1999 ó fọ́nì débi pé in fact tẹ bá lọ wo fídíò tí èmi àtàkì mi ṣe nípa Òṣòdì your story has changed so your poems should change tí ẹ bá dé Òṣòdì ní àwọn àsìkò gbà yẹn ní ojú mi kòrókòró báyìí ní 1992 ọ̀dẹ́ àràbà ẹnìkan ó dẹ̀ jágo èèyàn kan gbà ó lè sáré báyìí ó dẹ̀ lọ bá àwọn sójà ẹ̀bùn àwọn sójà lágbára gan èmi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí product sójà ni mí ọmọ sójà ni mí ṣùgbọ́n iṣẹ́ tí sójà wà fún ni láti ṣọ́ territorial integrity ìlú kò ń ṣe pé kí sójà máa wá jọ lórí sójà gbúdọ̀ wà lábẹ́ ẹni tó ń darí ìlú yẹn ni bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe pé àwọn tó fẹ́ sójà yìí náà fẹ́ Amẹ́ríkà àwọn tó fẹ́ sójà yìí náà fẹ́ London wọn ò bí sójà kò sí bí Amẹ́ríkà ṣe lè bàjẹ́ tó láyé sójà ò lè gbàjọba kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ any sójà tó bá attempt fún ara ẹ̀ ló máa commit suicide because nǹkan tó wà all right nígbà tí àwọn sójà kan fẹ́ gbàjọba lọ́wọ́ Erdogan táwọn aráàlú wa mú wọn àwọn aráàlú ń fi pankẹ́nu sójà pé tó fẹ́ burúkú àwọn fámìlì ẹ jẹ́ ni ó ṣe máa gbàjọba ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé àwọn rí Burkina Faso tẹ̀ ń sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ di Burkina Faso yìí Burkina Faso dàbí Ìjẹ̀bú Òde tó ní Shoprite ni Burkina Faso the whole of sẹ́mọ̀ àwọn èèyàn àwọn tó kì í jáde wọn kọ̀ọ̀kan Burkina Faso dàbí ìgbà tí ó bá wà ní Ìkirè tí Ìkirè wà ní high rise bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Burkina Faso ṣe rí and àwọn ìlú tẹ̀tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí even Traoré tẹ̀ ń pọ́n lé yìí how many years ó ti lò níjọba ń sẹ́yìn kí Traoré tó débẹ̀ sójà mélòó ló ti wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ because tí ẹ understand kàtí ọkọ̀ gbàgbé òkè ibo la ti ń bọ̀ kí la fẹ́ ibo la ń lọ tábà tí ń sọ gba àwọn yẹn ṣé sójà ló tún wá kàn pé ká tún wá mú wá sínú ìjọba ṣe bí everybody lè máa bú ìjọba bó ṣe wù ú sẹ́yìn in fact ngbà míì táwọn ọmọ ìbá ń wá wàkúwà fúnra wọn inú mi máa ń fẹ́ kán rí ngbà míì torí mo tẹ̀ fẹ́ kí sójà kọ́kọ́ rule kí sójà tiẹ̀ wá sí Nàìjíríà kó kọ́kọ́ rule fún oṣù kan pẹ̀lú fóònù tó wà lọ́wọ́ wa yìí ìjọ yẹn lẹ́ máa mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ fẹ́ rí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ sójà ẹ̀ ń ṣe program everybody ń ṣe program tó ń hùn láti máa fi denigrate Yorùbá láti máa àwọn tó rí wọ́n ti bàjẹ́ táyé wọ́n ti dàrú àwọn ọmọ ọ̀bọ wọ́n ṣe program láti máa fi bú Yorùbá lórí TikTok lórí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣé o rò pé tí sójà bá wà níjọba ṣé o rò pé o lè lo TikTok ni Buhari tí ẹ pé kò ń ṣe sójà mọ́ tó kọ̀ ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ sójà lára ó kọ́kọ́ ban Twitter náà gbogbo wa VPN gbogbo wa lò wọ́n tún bẹ̀ sí arrest àwọn èèyàn tí àwọn tó hàn mọ́ kankan wọ́n tún bẹ̀ sí arrest àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n lo VPN tó fi ń sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n rí pé òkè àṣẹ ń ṣe kankan so kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ túmọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pè pé kí jagunjagun kó máa rúùlù ìlú láì ṣe pa wà ní 12th century kò kọ́kọ́ make sense ìyẹn gbogbo àwọn tó ń rò yẹ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ń rò bẹ́ẹ̀ kó lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn òbí ẹ̀ bóyá kò hàn tí ìbí àbí kò tí ìdàgbà ńgbà táwọn bàbá ẹ̀ ń fi sawdust dáná láyé Abacha. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí ò bá tiẹ̀ lo sawdust, àwọn táwọn lo sawdust ńgbà yẹn wọn àti ra kerosene. Ẹ mọ̀ kọ́ tó ń pè kerosene ni. Kerosene ò ń ṣe kọ́ tó yẹ kí human being máa lò mọ́ lórí ayé ta wà yìí. Láyé ta wà yìí ní àwọn Amẹ́ríkà ní Europe kerosene store lọ ti máa ń tà, ó máa ti wà nù, wọ́n máa ti dé pamọ́ nù, ó lè ro. A sì ń lo kerosene, a sì ń lo sawdust láyé Abacha. Àwọn tó lówó, àwọn tó ní fọ̀ntán lè kán náà, àwa tá ní gáàsì ńlé, gbogbo wa la lo sawdust nígbà yẹn. So ó wá fẹ́ padà sáyé sawdust nísìnyí, ó rò pé ó lè lo phone pẹ̀lú sójà. Ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Burkina Faso ń sìn, ṣé wọ́n lè tweet bó ṣe wù wọ́n mọ́ ń sìn, ṣé wọ́n lè ṣe TikTok bó ṣe wù wọ́n Burkina Faso mọ́ ń sìn, wọn ò lè ṣe. So sójà àkọ́kọ́ ń ṣe àkọ́kọ́, ká gbé yẹn sẹ́gbẹ́ kan. Ìkejì, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tí orí wọn gbálẹ̀ tó yẹ pé orí wọn ò pé wọn lóbi, tó sọ pé àwọn ò dára àwọn mọ̀, ni àwọn Igbo ṣe ń corrode self respect àwọn. Ó túmọ̀ sí pé ayé àwọn òbí wọn gan ò dáa tẹ́lẹ̀, nítorí pé táyé àwọn òbí ẹ bá dáa tẹ́lẹ̀, o ò ní láti máa wá ìfẹ́ káàkiri ìgboro, o ò nílò láti máa wá ẹni tó fẹ́ sọ ìtàn ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kankan fún ẹ káàkiri ìgboro. Àwọn òbí ẹ, ìtàn ìdílé yín ti tó, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà glorious tó, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe làmìlaka tó, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ́rìn tó nínú àwùjọ. Bàbá ẹ ò ní láti jẹ́ anything, kò ní láti jẹ́ chief, kò ní láti jẹ́ anything láti mọ̀ pé ọmọ Yorùbá àtàtà ni ẹ́. Ń gbé ọkọ̀ tí ẹ̀ ń gbé lórí ilẹ̀ tó develop. Ṣẹ́rí àwọn èèyàn understand bí Yorùbá land ṣe develop tó, even bí ó ṣe bàjẹ́ tó yìí. Tẹ́ bá mọ àwọn ìṣe àti àṣà Yorùbá tí àwọn bàbá wa fi sílẹ̀, tẹ́ bá mọ bó ṣe wuyì tó láwùjọ, ẹ rí pé àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Islam, wọ́n bá Islam jà nǹkan, and àwọn European wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀sìn yẹn kò ṣe é lò pẹ̀lú progress. Ẹ lọ wọ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń jẹ́ Muslim, ẹ rí pé ìwà Yorùbá yẹn ló wà lára wọn. Gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń complain nípa Somalians ní Amẹ́ríkà ilé ní sẹ́yìn, tó ń complain nípa àwọn Afghan, tó ń complain nípa àwọn Pakistan ní Europe at everywhere, ó lè complain bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa àwọn Yorùbá even tó ń jẹ́ Muslim yẹn ní gbogbo àwọn ìlú tá dárúkọ yìí, nítorí pé ìwà àtàtà, ìwà ọmọlúwàbí ó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn Yorùbá, àdẹ̀jogún ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìrandíran wa ni. So ìwọ tó bá ṣẹ̀ wá nídìí Busuyi Oris láti ṣẹ̀ máa rán ẹ létí pé Nnamdi Azikiwe fún wa ní ó ja tabloid war pẹ̀lú wa nítorí pé wọ́n gbá football, wọn ò gbá football, tó sọ́dọ̀gún tó ṣẹ̀ wá nídìí Busuyi Oris láti rán ẹ létí ìyẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá. Ó mì pé ò níran rí tó bá níran rí.
ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni ó lè máa mọ̀, wọ́n lè máa mọ̀. Ẹ̀pọ̀ ìgbà míì àwọn kan tẹ́ pé àmọ́ ẹ̀mẹ́ka bọ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́. Wọ́n lè ti gbàgbé.
Ṣé ẹ rí ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ọ̀sán ló máa ń kó pọ́npọ́ báyẹn? Ṣé ẹ rí ẹni tó bá lẹ́bi re, tó bá níran re, tó nílé re, tó mọ̀ pé ọmọ dáadáa ni mí? Ṣé bí àwọn bàbá tí wá jà nínú ogun Nàìjíríà yìí tí wọ́n wà lójú ogun nígbà yẹn tó dẹ̀ jà fún Nàìjíríà? Of course ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọgbà tó ń rí àwọn alábìsà máa gan rí nsẹ̀yìn náà ń pè nǹkan táwọn ṣe yẹn gan, àwọn bá jẹ́ káwọn pípín yẹn káwọn tiẹ̀ pa ọgbọ́n dànù kán má sí lórí ilẹ̀ ayé yìí mọ́, nítorí pé problem méjì ni ó wà ní Nàìjíríà, Fúlàní àti Ìgbò ni àwọn problem méjì. Nǹkan kan náà làwọn méjì, àwọn méjì kan ń ṣẹ̀sìn ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni, wọn ò yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Nǹkan tí Fúlàní kan fi yàtọ̀ díẹ̀ ni pé Fúlàní ò ní lẹ́nu, àwọn adákẹ́ ń tiẹ̀. Àwọn eléyìí empty barrel, wọ́n ṣáà máa pariwo ni, ẹ ti mọ̀ pé náà kí ló bá àwọn òbí wọn sùn tó bí wọn. So torí ìnàkí ló máa fọwọ́ gbáyà lẹ́ẹ̀mẹwàá, ẹ ti rí gbogbo yẹn lára.
Ẹ̀dá tọ̀.
So yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, ẹ má bínú, yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, ó ní ìwọ ọmọ tó bá bí tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ Yorùbá ni ẹ, tó ní ẹbí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, táwọn òbí ẹ tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ látòrí ilẹ̀ yìí wá lọ sílé yín kó lọ wo bí ilé yín ṣe rí. Ó ṣe kò ṣe great grandfather ẹ ṣáà máa nílé, tó bá ti nílé lọ wo glory tẹ nínú ilé yẹn, ògo yẹn ni kí wọ́n máa fi sọ pé òkè ọmọ ọlá ni mí, ọmọ ọlà ni mí, mi ò lè máa bọ̀bọ̀ àwọn ọ̀nà kí wọ́n yìí jáwúrà. So torí ẹ̀ tó bá ti níyẹn ó lè di Yorùbá bot, kò possible. Tó bá tiẹ̀ ti ń gbé nonsense yẹn bọ̀, ṣe rí wọ́n support Obi o, kò tiẹ̀ sí pàdé Obi kan tó fẹ́ múrò àwa ìlọ́mọ. Tó máa support Obi, wọn support Obi, kò sí nǹkan tó bad nínú ẹ̀ pé èèyàn fẹ́ support ẹlòmíì tó ní ideology kan tó rẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ilé làá wò ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ. Wàá kọ́kọ́ wò pé àwọn ẹni wọ̀nyí ilé wo báwo náà ṣe rí. Obi tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí ti jẹ gómìnà fún odidi ọdún 8, àdẹ̀rí nǹkan tó ṣe nílùú ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó máa ń support Igbo, tó máa ń support àwọn aráàta, wọn ò délẹ̀, wọn ò kọjá ìlú wọn rí. Ẹ lọ check àwọn Yorùbá kí là ń wá káàkiri. nǹkan torí pé dúdùn ló dùn lábọ̀ rẹ̀ jẹ́ kọ́ tí ilé oge tiwa gan ti tó wá jẹ tẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo ti lọ sí East ní 2013 wọ́n dẹ̀ kidnap èèyàn ní Enugu, kò ń ṣe East kankan, Enugu wọ́n dẹ̀ kidnap èèyàn ní 2013 lálọ́ mo lọ through Alliance Française wọ́n dẹ̀ kidnap èèyàn ẹ bí pé wọ́n dẹ̀ gba recharge card 8,000 ní 2013 recharge card 8,000 ni wọ́n gbà tí wọ́n fi release ẹ̀ tán kidnap 2013. So báwo ni àwọn tó ń gbé nírú àdúgbò yẹn ṣe fẹ́ wá sọ fún ẹ ń bá máa dáṣọ fún ni tọrùn ẹ̀ làáwò, kò ń ṣerú àwọn tó ń gbé nírú agbègbè yẹn tó ń gbé nírú àdúgbò yẹn tó ń gbé lọ́ndà irú subjugation yẹn náà máa wá sọ fún ẹ pé ìjọba báyìí ló nílò. So ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá wá ń bá wọn tó ń bọ̀bọ̀ wọn jáwùrà tó ń support wọn, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa náà wà ń bẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ ojú wa máa tì wá pé ẹ̀dẹ̀ study law ìwọ wá study law as a lawyer you are a potential historian as a lawyer ó dẹ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní Ìgbò ló kàn kíní kan wọ́n ń gbógun lélẹ̀ ọmọ oko ní Ìgbò lórí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà wọn lè pín tán ajá Nàìjíríà láíláí kó kan lè mọ́mú Ìgbò kò sí bọ́n ẹ fẹ́ ṣe torí pé wọn kì í ní proper alliance nírú multi-ethnic environment tí Nàìjíríà jẹ́ alliances ló máa ń fúnyàn ní position kò ń ṣe gaslighting alliances ni ẹ máa build táwọn Fúlàní bá ń gaslight ẹ wọ́n tún máa build bridge wọ́n á máa ṣàlàyé alliances kọ̀ọ̀kan òun ló fà á Buhari ò ní jẹ́ president láyé ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé kò ń ṣe pé ó na ẹsẹ̀ kan sí south west Nigeria ó contest lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta àdẹ̀rí so Àtíkù náà ò ní jẹ́ tí ò bá ṣe nǹkan tí irú nǹkan táwọn Buhari ṣe táwọn Tinubu ṣe Obi ò tiẹ̀ ní í sí ń bẹ̀ torí pé ọmọ ayò lásán lòun is just a pawn on the chessboard ọmọ ayò lásán lòun àwọn alágbára ni wọ́n ń lò tí wọ́n kàn ta sí káìtì ni wọ́n kàn ta bó ṣe wù wọ́n káàkiri ni so gbogbo ìtàn sọ látẹ̀kan kò ń ṣe fún anybody fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ni ń pé ẹ jẹ́ kí orí wa kí ó pé ká lọ sínú ilé wa ká lọ bá àwọn òbí wa ká lọ mọ ìran wa ká mọ bá a ṣe jẹ́ àwa ní ògo adúláwọ̀ àwa nìkan ní ògo adúláwọ̀ tó tá bá ti mọ̀ yẹn à mọ̀ pé a nílò ẹnìkankan láti máa ṣàlàyé fún wa bí ìlú wa ṣe tóbi tó lákòótán èyí tó dáa jù
lákòótán ara
ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lákòótán ara ẹ jẹ́ alágbára nínú Olúwa èyí tó dáa jù ń bẹ òun ni pé kí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kó dá wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè olómìnira òun ló dáa jù gbogbo nǹkan yòókù torí gbogbo àwọn tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Yorùbá máa yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn mo ní àwọn èèyàn tó pé ẹ máa yìnbọn ọ̀n pààyàn lù wọn lójoojúmọ́ o wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa bú Yorùbá kí ló dé nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kì í ṣe commonwealth gbogbo wa kò ń ṣojú ogún àjùmọ̀ní gbogbo wa irọ́ ogún Yorùbá nìkan ni Yorùbá ò ní ìdí kankan láti pín fẹ́ lómi ń bẹ̀ tẹ́yìn náà bá fẹ́ ṣe ti yín àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn tí wọ́n níbi tó fẹ́ padà sí àwa nílé eré àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wà lamẹ́ríkà àwọn wà ní India àwọn wà ní everywhere wọ́n nílé eré tó fẹ́ padà sí sáwọn tí wọ́n lè ṣe 30 December nílùú wọ́n ní homecoming ó ṣe homecoming lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi ìgbọ́rú ẹ̀rí kí n lọ ṣe homecoming ní kémi wá lọ ṣe homecoming lẹ́nugun tí ó rí mi ti dàrú ni báwo Enugu ṣe máa jẹ́ home mi kò possible so ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá èyí tó dáa jù fún wa jù òun ni pé ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ayé ká máa ro kan re sórí ilẹ̀ wa sí ẹ̀yà wa sí ìran wa sí orílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pé ká dẹ̀ máa wá nǹkan tó máa fún wa ní ìlọsíwájú lágbára Elédùmarè ọdún yìí asán wàsọ́lá asán wàsọ́rọ̀ asán wàsá ìkúbalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ eré gbogbo àyíká wa ọ̀làlà awọ ọ̀bẹ adíáfọ́bẹ wọn lọ́bẹ̀ ṣe ọdún ni wọ́n ní kò ní ṣe mí ọ̀run mẹ́la ní rọ́ ni ó ní ọ̀làlà awọ ọ̀bẹ àwa ṣe ọdún ni àwa máa ṣe mí tòwó tọmọ ìkúbalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gá àbùsù yìí ọdún tẹ́ ṣe ọdún ayọ̀ ló máa jẹ́ ọdún ọlá ọdún ìgbéga expansion ire lágbá ilé ìgbẹ́ gbòòrò ẹ lọ́ọ̀rìn ẹ tóbi ẹ di ní ní dẹni ilẹ̀ ẹ bá Elédùmarè ẹ máa lọ sókè gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá dáwọ́ pé ayọ̀rí sí gbogbo tí elégèdè bá fọwọ́ kàn báyìí dúdú ló máa ń dún lágbára Elédùmarè ọdún ẹ ló máa jẹ́ fún wa ẹ ṣeun sá.
ẹ ṣeun gan sir, thank you so much sir. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. I kind of like the latter part than but Eshion, thank you so much for the prayers and for the contribution as well, Eshion. So let's go to Izon now. Olori came up today. I have to say, we're going to look for something to celebrate this ascension to Olori Sheloni. But let's have Izon dance. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Izon.
How do they pronounce your name, Mr. What? Busuwa?
It's Busui.
Busui.
Mm-hmm. I haven't doing well, Busui. You even put the.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
The tones. Yeah, good evening. Thank you for being here. Please go on with your submission.
You're welcome. I've been following for a while. I don't know why TikTok keeps bringing your life to my FYP. Every single time I enter TikTok will just bring you up to my FYP. And I've been listening to you a lot. Someone said something about South people being like Igbos. Please help us and take us out of that place. I think we have also had our own share of this whole manipulation. While growing up, I had no idea. I sat down on my granny's younger brother on his grave. I grew there because they buried him at the front of our compound. And I only found out during, I think, Obi's the election that it was a Biafran soldier that died him. I didn't know how to react to that. Seeing your son growing old with that feeling, with that this person here, buried here. And we were always playing there. And our parents did not come up to tell us what really happened, We had to study ourselves because my granny will always say, don't bring Igbo man to my house. So don't bring Igbo man to my house. So why? What was the reason? What is the reason? Why were you always saying I should not bring Igbo man to your house? They didn't say anything. Just recently, someone said, if they decide to tell us what happened during the war and during the whole Eastern region, another war will break out. And so that's why they cannot start telling us what happened those periods. And then I decided to read about it. I started to study. I started reading books from Pa Graham Douglas. I started studying books from different authors, Ijo authors, and all that. And I realized, in fact, I cannot even continue reading those books because it's traumatizing. During the war, these people had a meat called Win the War meat. It was written by Pa Graham Douglas. The flesh of a minority died in the war. They will buy the person and they use the person to cook food and sell, like they sell this meat in restaurants. That was in Port Harcourt. And then they called the meat Win the War meat. When I read those lines, when I read those lines, I didn't know what to say. Like, I understood the reason why they didn't want to say anything. Because we will see these people differently. We will definitely see these people differently. And that hatred, they think we hate them. It would go into a full-blown crisis. They are everywhere in our community. Nobody harasses them. They are not even leaving the communities. They don't even go to their villages. Some will go to buy goods, and then within 1 week you will see them again. They don't even go for holidays. That's how peaceful they live in our lands. And then I came on the Do you know why they call us Sabo? That we allowed the Nigerian army to enter our lands to stop the attacks.
Even though they were killing you in your land.
In so many of our communities.
Even though they were killing you in your land.
Yes, yes. That we allowed the Nigerian army to come into our land, and people like Dakaboro that fought against them. I think Sama said something. Sama said, if not for Dakaboro, it would have been so hard winning this our area, because he knew everywhere and he could shoot it from inside boats, from inside, standing on boats, he could shoot from there directly. In fact, our men had to hide in the middle of the night. They had to leave our communities to go and join the army. They had a station at Degema. If they wanted to join army, they could just join Biafran army, but no, they had to follow the creeks down to Bonny. They had to follow the creeks down to Bonny just to go and join the Nigerian army, so that they can come back and rescue their people. Not be small suffering though. It was even after Obidients, I realized that after what's his name, Tinubu won, they turned back against us as if we did nothing. I stood from morning till night. I was going everywhere telling my people, Arola, that means that she can, that if she tell me what they did to, in fact, she lost her husband. So for a woman to lose her husband and then you are asking her to vote the same people that took her husband. There are so many of our people, some of these, my age mates are answering their uncles' names that never came back, that they took from our communities. So they called them these names as a reminder of these people. One of our brothers from Africa called me the other day and said his own granny, the Igbo man was trying to take over our house, the house he was renting. He went to Enugu to go and change the C of oath to his name. That till today, his things are still in the house. Till today, till tomorrow. Wow. So when the war broke out, he ran. When the war broke out, he ran. Our parents are still alive. Our grannies, we have most of them that are still alive. Most of them, when I started talking about this whole war thing, they called me. They said they love what I'm doing, but this thing will bring another crisis. I told them, if we don't tell this story, our children will live to believe, because they call us Sabo. So would you allow our children to believe that we are Sabo for saving our lives, instead of telling this story so that everybody would know what happened? A lot of the minorities, if you go to Efik, oh God. And the funny thing is, they are very good. They are very good with insults. They are very good, and I've also learned it from them. Once they insult me, I insult them back. Once they call me you're a fool, I say your mama, your papa. Some come to my DM to threaten me. I've told some of them, come, koroma, see your face. Whether we not go set blow. Don't use fake accounts to insult me. Come, koroma, see your face. If you say you get mine, come, ma, see your face. More will set blow, more will see who go win. I will send my younger brother, beat you better beating. You will not be online insulting people. If you think I'm lying, prove me wrong. That's the only thing you should do. Prove me wrong. You cannot tell me every other person is lying and you are the only person saying the truth. Where in this world you are the only Jews, the only true tribe in this world. The rest are bastards. They are the only ones lying. Prove me wrong if you think I am lying. That's the only thing I tell them. They run propaganda. Me too, I want to run them my own propaganda like this. I see them online. Ijopa from Ghana.
Is on. You know the funny thing? You don't even need to run propaganda. If you read the books you have mentioned right now, if you just sit down and read Sunset in Biafra and just discuss what's in Sunset in Biafra or Ojoko's Rebellion and World Opinion and such books, or the book by or the definitely playing by Kesariwa, by the time you don't even have to run propaganda. Just the truth is enough to actually the truth is enough punishment for the propagandist, if you get what I mean. So just telling what happened, right, is enough to even deal with folks who would rather lie. But please continue. I want to give you time because it's your story and